This week's Playwright Tip, the backseat. And I'm not talking about the backseat of your car, because not much has happened in mine in a long time. You know, I say the backseat because, well, when you're a playwright and your play is going up, or you're self-producing or whatnot, you have this instinct to want to be involved in everything and have a hand in everything to make sure everything goes right. But at some point in the production, you have to take the back seat and just watch what's going on. Look at it with an objective eye. Look at it as an audience member. Don't think, oh, this isn't right, or that's not right, or this isn't right, yada yada. You know, you're the playwright. Make that your job. If you're a producer, make that your job. Look at it from the audience and take a back seat to everything going on. Look at the bigger picture. I think that's the point here. And this past week, the back seat was a big theme of the things going on with me. Back on Staten Island for King and I rehearsals. It's tons of fun. I'm here for an hour and then I have to speed off to New York for Sketchfest. It's a crazy fun life. By the way, I'm not showing any rehearsal footage of King and I, just out of respect for the other actors. But I'm in rehearsal and I'm watching the director dissect this piece and work with the actors on these pieces. And these actors are like scrutinizing every single part. They're scrutinizing single lines in a script, which is, you know, something I didn't really think that an actor or director would do. And just watching the director, who is awesome, by the way, just watching the director go through this script, go through the King and I, and break down the script with the cast, having a conversation with them, you just have to think, this is what a director is going to do with my script. You know, I think it's very healthy to work on a production that you're not a producer on, and look at how a director is breaking down a script that, you know, where the writer is dead, long gone, and it's a proven script. I mean, I bet if, you know, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein were to come back from the dead and judge what's going on with this production, they could say, oh no, that's not what we intended at all. Oh, God, what are you doing? Oh my goodness! Apparently in this fantasy, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein also have a voice of a TV news anchor. But I'm, like, very minuscule in the ensemble. You know, the kids have more stage time than I do. But just watching them go through the script and break it down and go through details, you know, that's something you have to be mindful of when you're polishing off a script, that a director is going to look at this thing and go, okay, what do you think the playwright meant when he did this, you know? And you have to think to yourself, are they going to get what you were trying to get across? And if you look at it objectively and you're like, crap, it's only going to make sense if I'm there to explain it, that just means you'll have more work to do. Out of rehearsal, on my way into the city for Sketchfest. And I'm very glad I'm heading from Staten Island, not to Staten Island, because the traffic looks really, well, horrible. Yay. The other thing I did this week was my sketch group performed in Sketchfest NYC at the Pit. Yay! I wasn't performing, I didn't have any sketches in there. I was the tech director, you know? I would just have to sit in the booth and watch these guys do what they're great at, you know? And watching them just figure out how to do things on their own. They're not in this traditional structured production, you know, they're very use what you got kind of situation. And, you know, just watching them, it's a learning experience because I literally don't have to say anything. I'm just sitting there, learning, absorbing, and watching what they do.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Pickles Improv Theater premiere of Stuff.
I mean, performance went really great. I mean, it was awesome. They were awesome. There were a few tech flubs that we couldn't help, you know, and me being the tech guy for the show, well, it did not feel good. And it was a festival situation. Now, in any festival situation, I think festivals are designed to get in as much audience as humanly possible for the lowest possible cost, which is great. You just have the challenge of finding that audience. And, you know, we've got some people who had seen our shows before come to us, and we did a lot of stuff that we had done before. You know, and the trick right now is with our group, you know, we're sending out this pilot we did to a bunch of festivals. And I think the catch is, and this is in general, the catch is to figure out what to do next. And, you know, I don't have a job right now. I'm still looking, and, you know, I don't know what's coming next. I am just hoping and praying something great's gonna happen. I just keep going. What's the next step? What's gonna come next? Will I find a job? Will something great happen for my playwriting career? I don't know yet. But, fingers crossed. More to come.